Welcome back to my Let's Play of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last part, I don't know what the fuck happened, actually, I'll be completely honest with you. A lot happened that I don't understand, and I'm not going to question it anymore, because I know eventually I'll figure it all out, but as of right now, I don't. And yes, a lot of weird things happened with dead people coming back to life, but people didn't remember they died. Yes, for some reason they remember Nagito died and what he did, but they didn't remember that Chiaki killed him and got executed, and that she was here again, and everyone was too. Then we had fucking Chapter 0, which I don't even know what the fuck that was. I'll be completely honest. It was weird. Nagito has Junko's hand and was talking to some rude person on a boat, and now I'm here with more questions than ever. But I'm not going to ask them because I know I'll figure out eventually. And yeah. I also don't know if it's chapter 6 or chapter like 0.5 or something. Because the chapter 0 thing threw me off. Hello? Huh? What is this? What is this? Oh! It's a door. Wait! Wasn't this at the beginning of the game? There's a door. This totally was. Didn't I say at the beginning, I think, where I'm like, oh, this is like a fucking video game or something? That would explain the glitches, right? Is this a video game? I just said I wasn't gonna ask questions. Okay, never mind. Don't just shut up. I'm not gonna ask questions anymore. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? And that's the classroom, right? Yeah. Wait. No. Hold on, we're alone. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? Oh. I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and ended up here. It's just like before. When we were all gathered in a classroom. Just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? No, this is Hope's Peak. Right? Yes. Oh no, glitches again.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all.
Okay.
So please assemble at the gymnasium
But this
immediately.
is glitchy as shit. Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. So we're really back into school? But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that. What is a graduation exam? Isn't the killing game over? Or the wall, yeah, the walls are still boarded up. Yeah. Oh wait, no, there were Monokuma in there! Hold on, I saw that! What the fuck? Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place a Hope's Peak Academy that I admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us. So like to find us. No. No, we know this is real. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said they come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go. And definitely clear things up. Hold on, I want to get the Monokuma. Okay, good. I saw it up there, right as I left. Okay. So, see him up there? Hi. Oh, God.
No.
Even this Monokuma's glitchy. I guess coins don't matter anymore because I don't think we'll have any more free times. Old building, first floor. Oh God, this is such a nostalgia trip! No, that's not where the gym is. Well, obviously, the fucking giant do not enter thing. There. No, that's where the tribe grounds were, the original. Oh. That was not there before. Oh, this is weird. This is like, this is really cool because it's like a throwback. But also, obviously there are like glitches and shit. The gymnasium isn't here, right? Or I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not gonna cower away anymore. And so I brace myself with caution and open the door. Oh God, more glitches. Yep. Okay. Is everyone else gonna be here too? Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Oh no. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. Yep, it's a gym. It was a normal gymnasium. Oh, okay, good, they're all here.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement I came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Host Peak Academy or something.
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well,
Yeah, right. Anyway, look at it. It's impossible. Hello! How did it feel to return to long-awaited Host Peak Academy?
Right, you.
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 Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? Ooh, what a shock. I just told you guys this is Host Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Host Peak Academy. I mean, we know he's right. Like, that's the thing. Well, at least what's left of it. What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Host Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that? I don't believe it. Oh, I'm glad that Mecha Mario's here. Or, what is it, Mini Mario? Yeah. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Host Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. I do. I feel very surprised and nostalgic.
Fine, fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did it for you guys. Oh. Maybe he did do this for us. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am very nostalgic right now. Thank you, Monokuma. Someone.
Don't fuck with
Enough
me.
with this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where do you take us, you bastard? Though I'm not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin, right?
In other words,
It means I made it to Host Peak Academy between the door to the ancient ruin and inside the ruin.
You.
What do you mean between?
Hey, hey, hey.
What do you mean made?
what's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along with the graduation exam, but it's in nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's something to be cautious about. It's not like you'd be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you finally got going to graduate.
Are you sure?
But on the
about
other
this?
hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh?
why?
We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let's choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast haven't arrived yet. What? Main cast?
Hey.
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
Damn it.
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for the research throughout Hope Speed Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but... all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. The main cast? So please rest assured and strive to do your best during the field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting has changed, even if the killing has finished, it was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? When he says main cast, is he talking about like Makoto and the other survivors? 'Cause that's all I can think of, really. Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope Peak Academy? From Tropical Island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no place for Hope Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I want to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand that have happened on this island. This building is really Hope Peak Academy? I mean, Ruin did look like it. This is Hope Peak Academy. I've admired for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? Oh. I was finally able to attend Hope Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talent and strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have it or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope or become Hope. That's why. It's not even worth admiring. Or were you blinded by your admiration for Hope Peak Academy? They couldn't even see that. Good. You're just some nobody from the Reserve Course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now let the time zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it.
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed a bit. Which means, okay, so now they remember that Chiaki and everyone else is dead. But they didn't in the last, I don't know. The Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we were really tricked by Monokuma?
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
damn it.
Even to our allies. They might not just be our allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No. Even her just being with us would have been a big help, yeah. So what should we do now?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we can get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. I mean, same. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. About Hope Seek Academy. About ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to live our normal lives, I'm fine.
hey!
Hey, we can go back home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes! He's right. Now's not time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what happened on Hope's Peak, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma already know that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
I think it's gonna be like in the last game with the school, where it was revealed that the outside world is completely destroyed and there's like nothing left, which made people consider actually staying in Hope's Peak. It's probably gonna be something like that. So what we're gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Wonjin, go ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you already going?
Jeez.
What's the idiot thing running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She's obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
alright!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. That's a red light. If we stopped at a green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
We kind of really took off on our own. Maybe faster we split up and look around too.
Huh.
Like Sonia said, if there's no more killings, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go ahead. See you guys later. Those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gym.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain the wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and left the gym.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gym. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that's a lot horrifying things keeping happen. And what? And that's a lot horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely gonna go home. Okay, sorry about the little cut there. Okay, let's go. Wait, what? Oh! Why are we on the 5th floor? Huh? That's weird. This hallway I walked through to get to the gym, but it's clearly different. This Monokuma's doing too? He's trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Okay, Sonia. Got anything? This hallway. There's a strange feeling to it now. As if an invisible wall had been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? I mean, some of the doors are glitched shut and I can't even click on it, so I don't think we can go there. Can we go in here? No. Wow, this is weird. No, that door is glitched too. Okay. Oh god, this is trippy. But in like a good way, because like, it's been so long since we've played this game, or played the last game, that I barely remember. Okay, that's glitched too. Oh, do we go into dojo? Is that the only thing open? Okay. Is this a dojo? It's It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. I mean, this was inside the school though. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of a building to make sense. Yeah, I don't know, should I look around at everything else or should I just look at the obvious thing that's here? I'll just look at this and then. But I feel like everything else is just gonna be the same, right? From the last game? What is this? This is a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Host Peak Academy by Monokuma. Oh, let's read this then. Why the manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with the history first, class.
Hey!
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. Okay. So just what I thought. When Akuma made this, that totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Oh. Oh yeah. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the page. It's an introduction to Host Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutest character on the cover. A cutesy character. The story begins with an introduction to Host Peak Academy. Host Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Yes, we knew that. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders to various industries. New students who are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Host Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Host Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, the past few years, Host Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decide to implement a new system. The Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees of the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Host Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Host Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who cared only about the brand. With this, Host Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Host Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Yeah, we remember that. That's right, it was the tragedy of Host Peak Academy. Host Peak Academy was crippled by the incident, and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Oh. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus these phrases mentioned at the end of the manga. The tragedy and the tragedy of Host Peak Academy? They named it so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? No, they did. This manga only mentioned the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it's just a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. The department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve course students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, here again. The thingy that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumptions, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the reserve course students.
I got it!
Or you're willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memories of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on.
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve corps student. Damn. Damn it! What the heck? Oh. Reserve department. Okay. Where do we go now? That's still shut off. Oh, hi. You weren't here before.
What's going on?
It's always kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go to. It's like some kind of rule has been enforced for no reason. It's not like an invisible wall or anything. Are these doors still shut down too? Yeah. How do we leave? Like, is there anywhere else to go? Oh, 5A. This wasn't open before, right? Maybe I'll walk past it, I don't know. Classroom 5A. Oh, this is another manga. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons: The Tragedy of Host P Academy. Oh. Wasn't the Tragedy of Host P Academy mentioned in other manga? Yeah. So are we just gonna find like manga and stuff that like tell us everything? It's why Host P Academy went bankrupt and was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? Might as well. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the events known as the Tragedy of Host P Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings and depicted characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Host P Academy occurred at Host P Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Wait, I thought it was Junko. Izuru was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Host P Academy used all their resources to develop him. Oh wait, wasn't he the founder? He was the old dude, right? Right, was that his name? Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent of the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origin and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrifying incident. 13 students of Hope P Academy, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. Oh shit. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it would never happen. Whoa. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fire of the Reserve Corps students, who had been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began. And that heralded the Host P Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Host P Academy. Eventually, the incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited, Danganronpa Zero. Okay. The heavy sigh closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Host P Academy. What irony! For a genius known as Ultimate Hope to cause such a gruesome incident, A town like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. Oh, you should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, you always have to lead up to something offensive. He's seriously pissing me off. But ultimate hope? Nagito mentioned that before too. It looks like it means something completely different here. But Nagito said what the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents? I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, reserve department. Here's that the reserve corps students in the reserve department begin uprising. But what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's impossible. There's no way I'd have any reason to do something like that. Tragedy of Host Peak. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who this other student at isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? Is that Junko? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Yeah. Okay. Can I leave now? Nope. Okay. Are there anywhere else to go? You're so locked. Oh! You're open. Biolab. What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here! It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. Let's hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here. Well, like the others... Oh wait, no, I see Monokuma! Oh my god, that picture. There's another manga just lying around here. This time the title is... Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Yeah, I figured that was coming. I knew it. Next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? Just what was the incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. No, it's not. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that was right. That is a weird picture. Oh, the backgrounds. Okay. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, yeah. And a drawing so grotesquely became the incident itself as that grotesque. Because the incident itself is so grotesque. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with a sentence. The tragedy of Host Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising was by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Host Peak Academy. What initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The moment started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet, and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from the other demonstrations inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions that brutally murdered the strong. Oh wow. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless death were in the norm. The media was oversaturated with deep death to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. Gross. By the time the world realized what it had become, was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought for no principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there's no way to resolve it. How can a movement start by a high school student progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope Peak Academy. That has to be Junko. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key member of the society user influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new value than morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfed the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing my chest. My body felt ice cold. Wow, okay. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening to the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga, like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! Why is this messed up manga? You're not gonna tell us. I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you to not remember that such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during the period have been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened? And I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by when he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Yeah. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world so we'll want to stay on this island. There's no way I'm going to do that, what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps. No, that's definitely it. The tragedy. Whether or not this incident really happened. What in the world is this Ultimate Despair group? They devoted it to a certain student who guided Hope Peak Academy to his destruction. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy? Plus that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. So we know about Junko and Mukuro, right? Who else was part of it? But they're known as Ultimate Despair. They're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, I guess that's why they're called Ultimates. Then are the killings were involved and connected them as well? It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering ran out of the freezing room. Wait, I need to get the Monokuma! I need to get the Monokuma! Give me that Monokuma! Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Back to get the Monokuma! I forgot to get the Monokuma before, but I'm gonna do it now. I want the Monokuma. Thank you.
I've been.
I don't know what's the point of getting them now, because, like, the coins I don't think will do anything at this point, but... I mean, still, might as well collect them all. Gotta catch them all, you know? Like Pokemon. Okay, what else is open? Oh, 5B's open now. Is 5B the, completely bloody room and, like, destroyed room? Oh, no, I guess not. Oh. No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him.
Hiya.
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No, no.
Well, there was another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing mangas. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga, like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like to eat hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Harbin, tell me what you need. It's about the key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair. Yeah, I figured. Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days.
Actually.
It was originally the tale of a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. Yeah, she was. Junko. A high school girl?
Yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Yeah. Junko Enoshima?
Hey,
As a former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the ultimate despairs. They were one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not easy to form an organization. There's no way people will just join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about that.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
Phew.
Her connection with the main reason that incident became a tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Yeah. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a sub plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelmingly force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despairs by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea has been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who have been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether with their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so that they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilations. Oh god. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy would happen.
What?
Do you know about the final day of the reserve course students during the tragedy of Host Peak Academy? Final days?
In other words,
Junko had the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as a disposable limbs. They believed it's what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the Zerd Department all committed mass suicide. Oh. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. I'm assuming that's Hajime since he's alive. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima? Hey, it doesn't scare me at all, I mean.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima's already dead. Yeah. Huh? Wait, how do you know that? Whoa! How did Fuyuhiko know that? Should he have known that? Hey Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
Huh?
What, you didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in the Bloody Classroom. Oh. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the Killing School Life? Oh, so we found another manga. That we didn't get to. Like the killings we were involved in. They were killings that happened at Host Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took their own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
The manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with its lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead. I mean, yeah, we saw her die. Like, there's no denying that.
like...
It turned out that Killing School Life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Host Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Host Peak Academy? She took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by a surveillance camera then broadcasted worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
So...
The students of Hope Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up.
Huh.
That's messed up. Plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap. After being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. And Junko is no more. Yeah. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, it doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is really dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind us? I mean, probably. Would it follow of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings were involved in resemble that Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but... An imitation is just that. An imitation.
No shit!
If the students from Host Peak Academy stopped the real deal, there's no way we'll lose some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the school life? Killing School Life. Oh. Ultimate Despair. Hey. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What, do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version, so I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise a flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're gonna make any sense. Wait, no we're not! We haven't got any hope fragments yet. Or despair fragments, I guess, from you.
Well now,
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Wait, okay. Not sure we had to talk to him again. Wait, what? Huh? It changed to a different hallway. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? I've already decided that. I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Okay, I'm going to end it here. In the next part, I guess we will continue looking through Hope Peak Academy again? And figure out more information about everything, because again, I have more questions. But I'm not going to ask them, because I know they're going to get answered eventually, and the more I ask them, the more confused I get. Because the more I start thinking about it, and then I think weird stuff, and then it throws me off and I have more questions. So, yeah, that's it.